Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Kentucky's offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not good. That was not what they wanted to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game, Jesse? Make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think one, he was just...
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got the pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There's too much...
Let's fucking go. Delaware beat Syracuse. Hold on, I'm going to check on something. Has the South Carolina Gamecocks football team ever been #1 in the country? No. Nope. Never. Highest they've been is #2 in 1984. 2013 they were ranked 4. Holy shit.
I cannot wait to watch this. Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the arm. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense got it there on the run. The defense putting points on.
Got some bad news for you, buddy.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver getting open and making the catch, but now you got to secure the football. You know there's going to be guys coming trying to rip it free. They did it. They scooped it. They scored. That's a play he's going to learn from.
100% down. Probably short, but oh, I wasn't. I wasn't short. They give me 4 progress. All right, I need to chill out.
They want to run it left here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes the grab. Tackled there by the defense.
It does like mine won't ever disappear.
Never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
And the Gamecocks come to the line on
Shit.
3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Got some room. Finish the run. Touchdown, South Carolina. These guys just score from anywhere out there after that drive.
Oh, Miami lost.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They really didn't
push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. Got it in the middle. It's Will. Will be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. But a little time, lets it go. Good route on the comeback.
Targeting.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Here comes the heat. He is caught. He's got it out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. Snap it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They 10. Got it in the middle. It's Roy. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. He breaks a tackle. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. It's Canty. Caught behind the line. It's John. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on third down here. Unloads to the wideout. And the third down pass is incomplete. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Wants to return it. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early go. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a very nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
officials take a break to let him be checked out. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Yeah, and listen, that dude is a dude. I get it. I mean, he's an absolute stud. And I want to find ways to get him the football, but maybe not force feed him in that situation when he's got 2 guys on him.
I mean, good news here. They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is. Make sure he gets
FCS Southeast beat that ass.
Head coach has a good decision.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Gamecocks on a throw. It's complete to the left. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The throw to the outside is complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We reach the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a physical attack from the guard. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Wants to throw. It's Canty. Here's the pressure.
Oh.
That's reeled in. It's John. At the 35, he's open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They trying to get this boy killed, man.
Last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Across the 25, he's got room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Kentucky
Got real aggressive on my defensive play calling that drive. Or this drive.
gets the back moving. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the ground, it's John. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Good, right down the boulevard. It's our forced to settle for the field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon of every single team.
They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the 2nd quarter. He's got his man across the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Canty. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up. Play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the spot.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Gamecocks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Why the fuck?
Send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. returner will be dragged down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is hardly the start they dreamed of, down 21-3. But get a touchdown here and you feel like you're back in it, Jesse.
Yeah, and it's frustrating for this offense as well because they've got the horses. They've got playmakers to light this scoreboard up, much more than the 3 points we're seeing here. I think you just got to stay true to yourself, do you, David, and know that the points are going to come.
Well, it's also frustrating when the defense is giving up points almost every single possession. So they need to score here and take this down and have a good drive, and then the defense needs to pull their weight a little bit too.
Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Leaves it with the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught over the middle and it's wrong. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Dropping back, it's Canty. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Gets it past the mark. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Fires to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking downfield on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
How's that not pass interference? It's crazy.
Massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Got his man. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, the lead's still at 15.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down. He just couldn't get it to the receiver. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose.
Broadway girls alone.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defensive
Broadway girls alone.
Containing the football, making him run the guys, and get him on the ground, for goodness sakes. This guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Knocked down to the tackle. The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. He's got his man, makes the grab. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's got an open man. There we go. Touchdown, South Carolina. And the punishment has been extended.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. Caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Try to return this one.
2 things that you're gonna find out. I only love you and I only love you right now. I'm gonna stay my ass at home and bring Broadway girls along. Broadway girls alone. Broadway girls, Broadway girls alone. Broadway girls alone.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. To the air, it's Canty.
2 things that you're gonna find
And
out.
the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
What the hell just
He
happened?
goes down after the short return, but what a play.
What the hell? Somebody just laid a lick on that dude for fighting. Holy shit, that was my freshman.
The football back. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. Under fire. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And what a missed opportunity for this defense. They got one chance to get back in this game. Force some turnovers, create some big plays. They're down big. Man, did they need that opportunity.
Got a man. It's Rivera. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Gamecock. Oh, that may be in and then strolled
Ha,
over the
ha,
end
ha,
zone.
ha, ha, ha.
Defenses at some point are going to have to figure receiving touchdowns. We're only 4 games into the season. Nobody has an answer for this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 27 over Indiana. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Got stuffed on first down.
Got Bartier in there.
Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Now this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times and it's 3rd down now. Makes the catch. Turning it on. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll try the right side. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. The Wildcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back
Screen.
to Canty, using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run, and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the 2nd level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pressure coming. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night.
Broadway girl.
Really active today. No doubt he's going to earn his...
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Give to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield is Canty. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Kentucky will be forced to punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight.
Kentucky getting wore the fuck out, brother. Damn it.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
It's my last drive with the starters for sure.
And the South Carolina offense, this has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been going over the top.
Holy Christ.
Man, there was something going on that play between the quarterback and receiver. They were looking at each other. It was almost like they were smiling. Receiver's out to his right. He saw something he liked. He knew he had the post throw, and it was on. Shows you the speed, puts on the afterburners, accurate throw, and it's a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
That's it, bro. That's it with the starters. I'm done with the starters. Done with them. I'll go Chambers. Oh. I'm like, what the fuck is going on over here? Okay, let's see what we got. Got Chambers. We got Harmon. Power back would probably be Harmon. Okay. Two things that you're gonna find out. I'll love you now, I'll love you right now. My way girls alone. My way girls alone. Broadway girls alone. Two things that you're gonna find out. I love you now, I love you right now. Yeah, one more with the defense.
Everybody loves those seeing quarterback. One snap, put it in the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside.
Oh, you're fucking dead.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking down the middle. He's got it. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with second and short. To the air. It's Canty. Oh, they're after him. No more time to throw. The quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They've got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
Wow. What a catch.
That soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front and not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be third and long. They want to throw it. Setting up the screen. Didn't get nearly enough done on third down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the third time.
scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Right on the money. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. He makes the stop at the 48.
Alright, pull some of these. Yep, Corker, and then we're going to Bertier, Cormer, and then Young, Awesome, Griggs. 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 Young. Alrighty. Got the sound. Got the mic. Got Abraham, Hatchet, Lane. Abraham, Hatchet, Lane. Abraham, Hatchet. Where's Abraham? Yep. Then we're gonna go corners. We're gonna go Ward. And then go Deshaun Clements. Go Yazzie, Nix. And then we'll go. Not going Argon over here. Yeah. Yep. And then Larry Hatchet, why not? I don't know.
First down and a pickup of 10.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week.
Oh, you got to catch that.
Right now.
Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. Looking for a deep man. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion.
Redeem yourself, son. Stay in bounds. Good shit.
Protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gamecocks will try to punch it in on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Fires into the end zone.
What a pass.
Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And relentlessly, just continues to pour it on. This is what you... Having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complimentary football.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Again, I think, Jesse, you see so many offense...
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that.
He's got it. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Working that left side now. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
You know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Got his man downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Gamecocks are on the move. The give as they work on that clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something. Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle, man. They need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's a problem.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback.
He hurls one deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish
Glitch.
the game with a little something to feel good about. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. The give to the back. Ripping through the defense. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. After this, it'll be a wrap. The snap sets up the throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in. This was just total domination.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.
Same amount of plays as them. See who we got next week. Florida rivalry game in the swamp. See y'all there, man. It should be a good one. The Spurrier